Shri Ganesha, Jai Bolo Shri Ganesha, Shankar Suta Ganesha, Gauri Tanay Shri Ganesha, Jai Bolo Shri Ganesha, Jai Bolo Shri Ganesha, Jai Bolo Shri Ganesha, Shankar Suta Ganesha, Shri Ganesha. महिमा में तेरी जो है अमृत, करता है मूलाधार चक्र को जागृत। महिमा में तेरी जो है अमृत, करता है मूलाधार चक्र को जागृत। अबोधिता दे निर्मल नंदन, करे गणपति तेरा ही वंदन, करे गणपति तेरा ही वंदन। प्रथम पूजे तू हमेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, शंकर सूत गणेशा, गौरी तनय श्री गणेशा। जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, जय बोलो श्री गणेशा, शंकर सूत गणेशा, गौरी तनय श्री गणेशा, निर्मल पुत्र गणेशा, निर्मल पुत्र गणेशा।
Shri Shri Mataji, brothers and sisters from the global Sahaj family. Salam sejahtera dari Malaysia. Warm greetings from Malaysia. Let us keep Shri Mataji in our hearts and feel her love. And with complete reverence and love, bow to our Holy Mother and pray. Param Puja Shri Mataji, we, your children from across the world, humbly seek your permission, blessings, guidance, and protection to have this online meditation today. It is only by our divine grace, Shri Mataji, that we are able to gather every week to worship your holy lotus feet collectively. Verily, you are the doer and the enjoyer, and we, your children, do nothing at all. Shri Mataji, our only desire is to please you, to become the spirit, and to ascend in our spirituality, and to be one with you always. Shri Mataji, our humble salutations to you at your holy lotus feet, again and again from all your children. Today, brothers and sisters, we have a very dear brother from Japan, Brother Hitoshi Igawa. He got his self-realization in Tokyo in 1993. Since the first Sakar Puja in Calcutta in 1994, where he was a psychology student, meditation played a big role in his lifestyle. The journey has led him to recognize the greatness and the true meaning of Shri Mataji's teachings. Which ignites our mass transformation in human awareness. Today, he's working as a clinical psychologist internationally. He's been married to Sister Vandana in Sahaja Yoga in 1996 in Indian New Guinea, and they have two lovely grown-up sons. Brother Hitoshi is also very dynamic, and he's the coordinator of the Sahaja Yoga movement in Japan, and also a non-profit organization called Niramalites Japan, with all his yogi brothers and sisters, to spread the love of Shri Mataji's message. Without much ado, let's put our hands together and welcome our dear brother Hitoshi to lead our session in meditation, and thereafter he will share lots of experiences with Shri Mataji, which he had treasured and cherished all his life. So stay on till the end and enjoy the sessions together with all of us. Also our humble apologies to all for the technical glitch we had just now due to the Zoom. So again, by the grace of Shri Mataji, everything went on smoothly. So let's thank our Divine Mother for bringing us together and solving our technical problem. Jai Shri Mataji. Over to you, brother.
Yes, Jai Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Thank you, Maheshwari, for inviting us to this very auspicious collective meditation. So let us start meditating together by bowing at the lotus feet of Shri Mataji, and let us take the collective bandhan, raising Kundalini. So let us put both our hands towards the Mother Earth together. Attention on Mother Earth, O Mother Earth, O Shri Adi Bhumi Devi, you are verily the consort of Shri Lakshmi, Shri Vishnu. You are decorated by the greeneries, mountains, and rivers. Thank you for giving us the daily sustenance, all the bounties, and please forgive us for touching you by our feet. Please absorb all the negativity from our system. Let's take Shri Adi Bhumi Devi mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let us put back our both hands on our lap. We can raise our attention using our right hand along our spine from the first chakra to the top of our head, seventh one, Sahasrara. Let us pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please come to our Sahasrara. Please come into our Sahasrara. Please let us worship your lotus feet on our Sahasrara. Please make me one with your lotus feet. Let us check the cool breeze above our head. Let us check the connection between us and Shri Mataji. Let us feel it. We can leave the attention on our Sahasrara and put back our hands on our lap. Now let us take Maha Mantras, followed by Sri Ganesha Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Shri Ganesha Mantra Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Now let us put our attention on our Nabi chakra. Let us pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please give us the complete peace, complete silence inside, complete satisfaction and generosity. Let us take the mantra to Sri Lakshmi Vishnu. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let us put our attention around the Anadi chakra, the void area. And let us humbly ask Shri Mataji, Shri Mataji, by your grace, please make me my own guru. By your grace, I am my own guru. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am my own disciple. Please make me humble and obedient. Please give me the quality of the disciple. Let's take Guru mantras. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma, Shri Mataji Nirmanama. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Now let us put our attention on the heart chakra, center heart. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am completely fearless. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Therefore, I am completely fearless. Let us take Sri Durga Mata mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Durga Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let us put our right hand on our Vishuddhi chakra around our neck. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the detached witness. Please make me watch my ego and superego in complete detachment. Please liberate us from the ego and superego. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am the part and parcel of the whole of the great Virata. Let's take Sri Radha Krishna mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let us put our ring finger at the top tip of the ring finger between our eyebrows. So index finger. Let's rub the part between the eyebrows, which is the Hamsa chakra. And let's pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please grant us the divine discrimination, the power of discretion. Sri Hamsa Chakra Swamini Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hamsa Chakra Swamini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let us put our right hand on our forehead and let's bend down a little bit towards the Mother Earth. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I forgive everyone, including myself. I forgive every one of us, everyone in general, including ourselves. Let us take Sri Jesus Mary mantra. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let us put our right hand above our head again on our Sahasrara, and let us check the cool breeze coming out of our head. Let us pray to Kundalini. Please come up to our Sahasrara. Please make me one with Shri Mataji's lotus feet. And let us take the Shri Nirvicharita mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvicharita Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha. Let us stay in the silence for a while. Let us watch Mataji's divine talk while we are in meditation.
I hope you are all very comfortable now and that you are enjoying the food as well. Also, we are approaching the fag end of our tour. This tour was arranged, as you know, like a journey through your Sushumna Nadi. At different points, different chakras. In the same way, we have passed through various places and now reached Ganpati Pure, where we have to get our Sahasrara fully drenched with blessings of Sri Ganesh. As you know, Sahaja Yoga is a very subtler happening within us. It's a very subtler happening, and this subtler happening gives you sensitivity to divine joy. When you start getting divine joy, you don't care for any comforts, you don't care for all worldly type of pleasure-giving things. To you, this becomes the most important thing and the only thing. Apart from that, you start seeing the truth as it is. When I say you start seeing the truth, many people can misuse this word. I have seen many people saying that they can decide things on vibrations, and they have decided certain things on vibrations, but they commit mistakes. That means they have not yet grown up to that state where they can decide on vibrations. So nobody should arbitrarily decide, but consult the collective, especially your leaders, to find out if whatever decision you have taken, whatever you have thought of, is it all right or not. And one may commit lots of mistakes if you start behaving arbitrarily. The greatest law of Sahaja Yoga is that it is a collective happening. Now, as you have seen here, people are from abroad, people are from Delhi, people are from Calcutta, people from Bombay, people from villages, people from various places. The idea of all of you coming is to create the understanding of the collective. As people start becoming collective and collective, they do not bother others, they do not trouble others, but they give joy to others. They are not bothered about their going and coming, their eating and everything. They just don't behave like mundane, usual type of people. But they are very patient, saburi as they call it. They are in their patience. Now this patience is the most joy-giving thing. Patience gives you the greatest joy. When you are patient, you develop all your qualities. I think in patience you blossom the best. But patience is not be patient, be patient. Patience is also a kind of a state within us, with just this patience. Saburi as they call it. You just watch and see. Wherever you are, you are. Now some people are worried that they must get into the bus. Some people are worried they must reach back home. Some people are worried they must get their food in time. According to them, this is discipline. This is not. This is conditioning. But what is the discipline is of patience in Sahaja Yoga, where you watch everything and you are patient. If you are in the bus, you are there. If you are standing on the road, you are there. If you are walking on the road, you are there. On the contrary, it's a good idea to walk. I wish I could, but I can't, because once I start walking, everybody will fall at my feet. Nobody would spare me. So I'm just imprisoned inside a house, inside a room, all the day long, because I just can't come out. As soon as I come out, I find there are hosts of people standing outside. But your case is not such. You are free people. They are not bound like me. So it's nice to walk a little bit in the evening time. It's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Leisurely you can walk. That will digest your food. The food is rather heavy sometimes. It will make you feel better. And just know that you are walking, that's all. To feel that I have to walk, I have to go there. Once you start thinking, you get exhausted sitting here, even if you have not walked. So it is important that patience should be made the discipline of life. How much patient we are for anything. For anything. Now as you can see, I have to sit here before I don't come, you cannot start. I have to sit here till you finish. You are all free, you can get up, walk about, come whenever you feel like. I am not. How do I manage all this? It's through my patience. But patience is my quality, is my nature, which I enjoy the most of all. Now, if I am sitting here, if nobody is there, I am enjoying it. If I am lost somewhere, I enjoy it. If I lost my way, I enjoy it, because I am there to enjoy myself. So I think we should make a practice. Now the moon is out, beautiful moonlit nights. Try to walk down. Especially the Delhi people must walk. They don't just walk. In Delhi it's all right because you cannot walk about, there's danger and all that. But here it's better. You better walk, your health will improve, Sahaja Yoga will improve, Kundalini will improve, you'll feel much better. That's a good part of this remote place, that nobody sees you, nobody is bothered about. You can live whatever way you like, you can walk the way you like, there's nobody to bother. There's no need to have a competition or run about. But just leisurely, if you walk, is a good idea. I'm not saying it just to save some money out of the buses, but it is just to make you feel more healthy. Just sitting all the time, one feels very funny. Sit here, sit there, go in a taxi, go in a bus, go in a lift. You just don't move your legs. There's no exercise also in Sahaja Yoga. Walking is the best exercise for all the Sahaja Yogis, as I told you. And that's why it is important that you all should try to walk a little bit, if possible. Of course, there are ladies who have children, this and that is all right, old ladies, old men. But even then, it's a good idea to walk halfway and then you can go by buses. Something like that. Try to adjust yourself for these 3-4 days, you'll feel much better. I promise you, you'll feel much better when you walk. Now, the another thing which one has to learn apart from saburi, from the patience, one has to imbibe within oneself is the sweetness. If you are sweet, you are filled with humor, you do not hurt others, you are not hurt either, you see everything so beautiful and nice. That's the quality of Sri Krishna, Madhurya. Anything can be done with sweetness. That's very important. Now some people might say, Mother, sometimes you have to get angry and all that. There's no need for you. I can do that dirty job. You don't have to. You don't have to get angry with anyone. You just show your patience, your love, your kindness, your sweetness. That is how the personality of Sahaja Yoga, which is a collective being, is to be built. By people who have patience, who are sweet, outwardly, inwardly. And the third one is the genuineness. Without genuineness, we cannot enter into ourselves. Because our inner being knows what we are. If there's hypocrisy, if there's just showing off, or if there's a kind of a reservation within us, we cannot enter inside. And also the people who come in contact with such people cannot progress. So one has to be very genuine about it. And this is an individual quality, is not a samohic quality. It's not a collective quality. All of us have to be genuine within ourselves. Because it is for our gain, for our hita. So we have to be collective because it is good for us. We have to be patient because it is good for us. And we have to be genuine because it is good for us. It's all swartha. It is all the meaning of swa, swartha. Swa means ourselves and artha means the meaning. And swartha also means selfishness, but actually it is self and self and self. Now you are changed people, your personality is different, it's shining through your spirit. In that spirit you have to see everything. All your conditionings will drop out as soon as you start identifying yourself fully with the spirit. Fully, again I say, because we do not. We are still Christians, we are still Hindus, we are still Muslims, we are still Indians, English, this, that. We are still narrow-minded, small little poodles. We have to be the ocean. Once you are identified with the ocean, you have to throw away everything and become absolutely clean and detached, nisanga. So when we are singing all these songs, we are saying this. It should not be a lip service. It should be from our heart, we should feel. But I am happy that your spirits are shining and the spirit is enjoying and that you are moving very smoothly upward. Little push will help you more and understanding about it. This time it has been a much better seminar as I have seen. We must have a proper seminar. Maybe tomorrow morning we might try to have a proper seminar of this brain trust or something. But most of the people who are coming will be really coming tomorrow. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow evening you can have a brain trust. They'll be coming tomorrow sometime. there's hardly any time for a seminar, which I would like you all to sit down and have a proper brain trust or something. Or you can have it tomorrow morning, and also you can have it day after tomorrow sometimes. So something can be arranged by the leaders, and all the leaders of the world should meet and should do it. As the program stands, it is so. But in Sahaja Yoga, programs are never just the same. Changing is the sign of life. As I have told you, a little root has got a very little small tiny cell at the end of it, which is very discreet. And it changes its course according to the way it can penetrate into the Mother Earth. If there is a big boulder, it goes round and round and round to create a bondage for it later on for the tree to stand up. Then it goes into all various areas in a proper manner, whichever way is the best and sahaj. In the same way, it's a living process, and whatever works out has to be worked out in that manner. Sometimes you might sleep at 10 o'clock, sometimes you may sleep at 1 o'clock, sometimes you may sleep at any time. It depends on whatever way the things are moving. We have to be prepared for everything in a very sweet manner, with an enjoyable manner. So once we start deciding that we are going to be great Sahaja Yogis, we are here to be the Nirmalites, to fight all that is wrong, to stand for right, and to emancipate the whole humanity. If you understand the tremendous work we have to do, then you will create your own personalities in such a way that you will be able to shoulder this great responsibility. So let us see, today is the beginning of this understanding between us, that we are not going to grow by demanding, by asking, by getting worried about ourselves, but just be in joy. Just be in joy. And this is what is lacking in some people, and that's why they cannot enjoy. They are all the time worried, how will they reach there, how will they come here, what is the arrangement, what is this, what is that. Just take it easy, and things will work out for you. That's how you are going to enjoy life. May God bless you.
Now let us use our right hand to raise our Kundalini several times up to the Sahasrara. And let us enjoy the connection between us and Shri Mataji. Let us pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please give us the patience that we can witness everything in an amused manner. Shri Mataji, please give us the genuineness. Please remove all the hypocrisy from ourselves. Please make ourselves completely into the joy. Genuine joy. Now let us keep our attention on our Sahasrara and stay in meditation while we listen to some music. Let's pray to Shri Mataji. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for giving us this wonderful opportunity to meditate together with our brothers and sisters from all over the world. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for having been incarnated on this earth in a human form so that we can see you, listen to you. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for giving us the self-realization, all the guidances. Jai Shri Mataji. Let us take the last part of the Maha Mantra. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Kaliki Saksha Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us raise our Kundalini and take collective bandhan. And let us take pranam to Shri Mataji's lotus feet. Lastly. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, Maheshwari.
Brother, you can switch on your video now. Is it possible for you to share some?
Yes.
First of all, we'd like to, once again, apologize for the technical glitch. Something unforeseen happened. So that's why we couldn't play two of the bhajans just now. We just played one short bhajan. But anyway, it's all divine play. So just leave it. Maybe you can share, you've got so many stories to share, I'm sure, with Shri Mataji. And there are a lot of new yogis who have joined us and also some established yogis who have been here for a long time. So you can share some of your, moments with Shri Mataji.
Yeah.
Shri Mataji has traveled to Japan so many times, and I'm sure you've got plenty to share with all of us. And I forgot to tell them that you're also a great musician, and along with your sons, We saw you play during the Sri Rama Puja, recently.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We play a little bit, not
Yeah.
such a great musician, but we can try, and it's nice actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which story I should share, because our encounter with Shri Mataji is very personal and different depending on each people.
Correct.
But I think it's worth to share, in the sense that we have been seeking once upon a time, and then there is a time that we are given a self-realization. So it's like an encounter with Shri Mataji, and for me it was 1993 to 1994. During that time, I got the self-realization at the end of 93, I think, and I was a student at that time. And when I went to the program, they announced that there will be an international celebration of Shri Mataji's birthday in Calcutta, in India. So I thought, oh, this might change my life. And I rushed in front and then asked to the person who was standing in front, and then said that look, I want to go. And then the leader at the time gave me one piece of paper, with a contact name and telephone number. I was 20 years old at the time, and then I was not so much fluent in English also, so I was a bit unsure. But anyway, I went, and then when I went to Delhi, I had to change the airplane to go to the Calcutta. It was like a 3 hours. It's like a 3 hours flight, and I was so worried that I have just a small piece of paper, and can I reach there? First of all, I don't know anything about India. I have never been to any abroad, any other country abroad. It was the first time to take a airplane, but still with that small piece of paper, and also some, pure desire in my heart, you can say. I took the plane, had a night overnight sleep in at the Delhi airport. Next morning, we took the flight to Calcutta. But after 5 hours, I found myself still in the plane, and I couldn't believe, it's like 3 hours flight is becoming like 4 hours, 5 hours. Still, we were on the airplane, and I couldn't hear what they are saying because I didn't know the language. So I was worried, and I was putting bandan, and then I landed on the land, and then found myself back in Delhi again. And it seems somebody told me that because of the fog, we couldn't land.
See.
So I started to somehow doubt myself, that how silly am I, that without knowing any language of this land, without any knowledge about India, how it is, I just came just by the intuition, or but just by vibration of my understanding. So maybe I was wrong. I was totally wrong, and I was risking myself so much, and then I got lost somewhere. Yeah, it's possible. So I started to feel worried. But somehow we were led to go to the domestic airplane. I mean airport, and from there we could fly again. But still, I all I had was just a small paper of the one person's contact, and I started to put bandan again, and in the anxiety, I was really praying somehow, and then I felt that best is to meditate. So I just stand Shri Mataji's picture on the airplane and started to meditate. And then when I was putting bandan, the person, young lady who was sitting next to me said that, "Are you a Sahaja?" She said, she asked me, and I said, "Yes, sure, I am Sahaja Yogi from Japan." And then she said, "Oh, dear Shri Mataji, it's nice. We are the group of the Italians, and then we are 35 or something, and then we can go together." And then I was so surprised that, as soon as I meditated, something happened and worked out. So that's it's
Miracle.
not
It's a miracle.
it's a miracle in a very very private way. And I have so many examples like that. Although it is not the personal meeting with Shrimataji in a Saka form, but it is really like, when we feel the Shrimataji's attention
Connection.
is working. Yeah, and there are
Yes.
many like that.
So finally you went to Calcutta with all the other brothers and sisters from Italy.
Yeah. I was so much enjoy. First international puja, thousands of Sahaja Yogis from all over the world in Calcutta, and then we went to the airport. 1,000 people gathered. We took a bus of like 10 buses, one after another, to welcome Shrimataji. There's a huge crowd, but by vibration you can still see Shrimataji is there. You can feel it. And as I approach it, as I approach to the site, Shrimataji just passed in front of me like this. So it was really, really like, a strong experience for the young boy, like 20 years. Just got the realization a few weeks ago. But it was nice. And also after going to the ashram in Calcutta, she gave us a little speech at I think it was at the roof. The place was called Satyam Tower or something, and it was a 94. And it was a very small gathering of the country representatives. And then Shrimataji came and then gave the talk. And then again, Shrimataji passed just in front of me like this. Every time when I feel Shrimataji in front of me, it's really special. It's beyond description.
Yes.
I don't know what to say. Yeah, and after all these life-changing experience, I went back to Japan and then shared what I have gone through with my yogi friends and everyone. And then we came to know that Shrimataji is coming to Japan after 2 months. So I could see Shrimataji again at that
Yeah, so
time.
lucky.
I was
Yeah.
so lucky. And then she asked me, "Oh, I know this person," she said. And then she asked me, "So what are you doing?" I said, I'm a student of psychology." And Shimataji looked at me and said that, "What kind of psychology is it?" And I said, "It's a Shimataji." At that time, I was studying some sort of psychology, which is concerning Eastern tradition, Eastern spiritual tradition. So that's what I said, Shimataji, I'm studying or I'm interested in the psychology which is concerning the Eastern spiritual tradition. And then Shimataji smiled and then asked me, "Where is it come from?" I said, "Shimataji, it's from United States." So that sounds a little bit awkward
Yeah.
because it's the the psychology concerning the Eastern spiritual tradition, but it's from United States.
America.
Yeah, so the all this humor, just been clear in me. And then Shimataji said, Americans are not so good at spirituality. So I thought, okay, maybe this is not the way. And then I switched my major to Jungian psychology after that. And then Shimataji came again next year to Japan. And then again she saw me and then said that, "Now what you are studying?" I said, "Shimataji, I'm studying the Jungian psychology." Do you know the Jung, the Carl Gustav Jung, who is the Swiss psychologist? And he talked about the Kundalini, he talked about chakras, he talked about the spiritual awakening and transformation. So there's a lot of common ground. And then Shri Mataji said, Jung is good, Jung is okay. But the one thing he missed, the one point that he missed, is that Jung said that human awareness is horizontally layered like this. It is true. Jung said that there's an ego consciousness, and then there's a consciousness of the individual, and then there is a collective consciousness, and then there is collective unconscious, something like that. So he described it in the horizontal way. But Shri Mataji said, God is clear-cut guy. It is center,
Vertical.
right, left, vertical. It all makes sense in me, and it's really like Shri Mataji gave me the very spontaneous and instantaneous psychotherapy. So my brain was like, all these puzzles, all these pieces floating in my brain just took the place like
Solved.
it was really amazing. And I just fell at, her feet. So that's another little story.
Yes, so sweet. And you got married also in Japan or in India?
Yeah.
Shri Mataji matched you, right?
Yeah, Shri Mataji asked me, actually, I don't know if I should say this. It's a very personal story, but Shri Mataji asked me, so which country's girl you want to marry? I said, no, Shri Mataji, I can't say. I don't know. But honestly speaking, I had an image in my mind that it can be an Indian. And then Shri Mataji said, we started to have a marriage ceremony in Kabela and in Ganapatipule. So, Japanese can marry early because the leader said that, he's still young, he's still university student. And then Shri Mataji said, Japanese can marry early. I was like, I cannot even think about it. But she said, not this year, but maybe next year you might get married. And then I did it. Somehow I didn't push that. I was even forgetting that, that conversation, but it happened really. And as if it's all been planned. And then I just submitted the form, and that was the first time for me to submit the form. And then matched in Ganapatipule. And it was an Indian lady.
Shri Mataji has given you a clue, hint.
Something like that. So it was really a life-changing experience, and I'm sure everyone has similar story like this.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very beautiful meditation that you led just now, and so many things that we could share. And yeah, Brother Bagus always used to tell me that you are a very dynamic leader in Japan, and do a lot of self-realization programs and all those things. Equally good.
We are so much blessed to have a very strong collective. Each one of us is very dynamic, including Bagus.
Yes.
And everyone is a beautiful instrument of Shri Mataji, and very dynamic and strong and established. Yeah. So
and it's nice to meditate in global meditation like this, because every country has got its own strength, and we try to elevate each other.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be connected also. Like Shri Mataji always feels that we should be part and parcel of the whole. Like it's really beautiful feeling that we, when we meditate together, we can feel the connection.
It's a
of Shri
collective
Mataji.
happening, as she said.
Yeah. And there's always a Maya in between, and to Shri Mataji says that about patience.
Yeah.
So just now it was a test for us in patience in the Zoom, the technical part and all those things. So it's a big Maya, but we just surrender to her, and she makes it happen for us. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's really like Shri Hanuman was sent to us, and then he's
yes.
engineering everything and clearing out everything.
Yeah, it's a
And
big
everything
test for
works
all of
out.
us. Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
test to see whether we react or get panic
Right.
or, all these kind of
Right.
things happen. Yeah. Once
Yeah,
in a while
yeah.
it does happen like this. So, again, we would, we wanted to play 2 bhajans, but we couldn't play, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
maybe it was
yeah.
supposed to be like this.
Yeah, it's
But
all,
the vibration was so nice, and then thank you
yeah,
very much for beautiful arrangement and the setup. And
yeah.
first
it's,
of all, the invitation.
yes,
I'm very happy
and
to be with you.
yeah, we are also very, I was trying to get you much earlier, but I know because of your tight schedule and all that. So it's
Yeah,
always
there's so
arranged
much
by
luck
Shri
that,
Mataji, she
just worked out today spontaneously.
yeah,
Completely
we just
spontaneously.
meditate and just Shri Mataji just gives you the name and then you connect with them and then that person is free or he gives you another date, which is
Mhm.
easy for us to do
Right.
things. Yeah.
Right.
And in that context also, we just like to tell all our brothers and sisters across the world that in Malaysia, we are trying to get this, concert every alternate month, starting from this Saturday.
Mhm.
So Brother Bagus will start this concert for the first time for this year that we are having this concert. So it'll be on a Saturday, and every other month we'll have a medical seminar or some Yuva seminar or Bal Shakti seminars. So we just like to highlight that so that all of us can enjoy. And if there's any other person who would like to contribute, they can always contact us and share their inputs. So we look forward to this Saturday. We are all looking forward for Brother Bagus's piano recital at 4:00 Malaysian time. So with
Great.
that, thank you, brother, so much, and thank you, sister. Thank you to your family
Grace
as
of
well.
Mataji.
Yeah, hope to see you soon and in Malaysia, and also maybe some other time, Sister Vandana also can lead the session, or your sons, or anybody from
I will
Japan.
ask.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you again,
Okay.
and thank
Thank
you,
you.
Anupam, for the IT. And thank you to all our brothers and sisters who have joined us for today. And we'll look forward to seeing you on Tuesday and before that on Saturday as well. Thank you, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you, Sister Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you, Brother Neville. Brother Neville is from Mumbai.
Thank you. Really enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother.